Next week, we are going to Walt Disney World! Yay! If you're new around here, hi, I'm Brogan. I make travel, home and lifestyle vlogs with my lovely husband Benji, and we love Disney so much. We go to the Disney parks at least once a year, and we've been to Paris, Florida and California, and more recently we also went to Hong Kong, so we're ticking them off. But we're going back to Florida to spend 2 weeks out there at the end of January. We haven't been back in a couple of years, so there's a lot of new things for us to explore, and we're going to be bringing you along and filming the whole thing, so make sure you subscribe for all the vlogs that are coming your way. I'm also going to be sharing a pack with me video next week with everything I'm actually taking. I know you guys love my pack with me videos, but today consider this a bit of a part one, because I thought I'd take you along for a bit of a prep video. All the things I'm doing in the lead up to the trip, which gets me so excited and really helps get you in the headspace so you're not doing it all the night before. So if you have a trip coming up and you're watching this video like, Brogan, I need some ideas, what do I need to do? I've got you. I'm going to be popping to the shops today, picking up things that we need. I'm also going to look at dollars, look at our schedule, look at our dining reservations, and start packing some of the things I definitely know are coming with me. So we're going to look at my ears, my bags, accessories, toiletries, all those kind of things. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video, and it's also very kindly sponsored by Dermatica, who are perfect because I have been loving them for years. If you don't know already, Dermatica is an incredible skincare company. Not only do they have a range of really amazing skincare products, but they are best known for their personalized formulas that are best for solving anti-aging concerns, boosting skin glow, reducing breakouts and acne, hyperpigmentation, rosacea, melasma, and I have been using them for, like I said, a long time now. This is my skin with no makeup today, you can see, but here is the before. My skin was so red and patchy and blotchy and aggravated, and I started using it in 2023 in the lead up to my wedding day, and this is the after. So I had such clear, lovely skin when we got married, and it made me feel so confident. It might look like a small bottle, but it's actually designed to last 28 days and is tailored exactly for what your skin needs. I love it because you can actually speak to the dermatology team and the experts that will ask for progress pictures. They will actually tweak your formula so it fits perfect for you. So as I go through the year, season changes and different things that come up, they will adapt my formula, and it's honestly so good. And I do notice that they change the ingredients out. As I've turned 30, prioritizing my skincare routine is a big part of making sure I have the exact products I need for my skin. So I'm looking at anti-aging, keeping my redness at bay, and that's where Dermatica is perfect. If you choose to try Dermatica, you will get your personalized formula, you'll get 24/7 access to the dermatology experts, you'll have an online consultation reviewed by them. So if one of your goals in 2025 is to prioritize your skincare and discover a healthy, glowing skincare routine, I've got a really great discount code for you. It's Brogan50, and that will get you 50% off for the next 3 months. It's usually worth $24.99, so this is a really good chance to try it. Give it a go for this first quarter of the year and see and watch your skin change. So of course Dermatica comes with me when I travel, and I will be packing it. So this is my brand new one to take to Florida. So I think we're going to start with toiletries. That makes the most sense because I have duplicates of everything, minis of stuff. It's the one thing that's the least intimidating when it comes to Disney packing. It's pretty basic. I know I need like shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, SPF, etc. So we're going to start there. Another reason I like doing toiletries first is that it gives me the chance to see what I need more of. So contact lenses are a big thing. I have daily disposables. I'm going to go and check and see how many I have. I need enough to last this month and then the 2 weeks in Florida. Start putting things in like deodorant. I've just been away, so I already have all of my like minis and serums and cleansers out. I will go through that properly when I do a proper packing. When we went skiing, I loved these like foot pampering sock masks, and they are great in Florida too, because sometimes you walk like 20,000 steps a day and your feet can ache so much. So I really love these, and I'll probably throw in a couple of face masks because they are so nice to do on the plane. And I actually bought some overnight masks, so I'm gonna find those. I'll put one aside for hand luggage, so I need to start thinking about that. A very easy thing to prep is refilling my shampoo and conditioner bottles. I got these on Amazon. I'll leave them linked. There we go. The conditioner is so much thicker. Oh god. And we fill it up. You can actually fit quite a lot of product in these little pots. At this rate, I'm going to run out of actual conditioner to use at home. So this is my Disney corner in our spare room. I've got my Loungefly bags on the wall. I have some behind me as well. My Minnie Mouse ears are here, and I also have some accessories and bits in these little cups. So this is an ear holder I bought in Hong Kong Disneyland. So I'll just pull all these sort of like accessory bits out that I might need and want. I won't do the ears right now because I'll match those two outfits, but I'll definitely pack things like this. I've got these new Rapunzel ears that I want to take. These are my other ones, so seasonally if I'm going at Halloween, I've got a Halloween one there, Christmas, but Benji bought me this one which is new, so I haven't used this yet, so this is definitely coming. I will be honest, I actually find Loungefly bags really impractical because I always need to have access to my camera and phone quickly, and having a rucksack is not great, but they look so cute. So I do like to have a couple for each trip. I will match and style an outfit around them just because it's fun, isn't it? It's like Disney bounding. I also have these drawers in this room for storage, and this one has got my magic bands in. So we're going to want to have a look at these. I think these are my old ones actually. I've got this one. So we'll charge this up, my snack magic band. Haven't used that in a couple of years. And Benji's one is the Mickey Mouse. And then I collect pins. When I see that there are pins on offer in Shop Disney, I buy them so that I can trade with them, and any that I've got duplicates of, so I already have that one so we can trade it. And then this drawer down here is my sort of travel accessories, and I use these on almost all our trips. So things like our first aid kit will need replenishing if anything's been used while we went away last, spare sunglasses, the mini fans. I have a pink one here, so we have small ones and we have big ones. This little thing I definitely want to replenish. This is what we use for eating in Epcot specifically, but any sort of quick service. I need to put some more wet wipes in there because I think those are quite low, so I'll add that to my list. Wet wipes, some new mints because I'm sure those have been in there for a couple of years, and then we have these like reusable straws and knife and forks. It's such a good little kit. Things like an eye mask can go in my hand luggage section. Oh, I forgot, I bought us new cutlery. These are much better. Oh, I got these in the sale in TK Maxx. It opens up like that, so I got us one each. Oh, I knew that I'd want those eventually for Florida, so yeah, let's take those instead. I think that's quite a good start in terms of seeing where we're at. I actually placed an order on New Look, which is ready to be picked up at the shop. I've also had a look up at our SPF, and we love the Domatica one, so I've ordered the face SPF that they have, the Photo Defense Sun Cream. It's Benji's favourite facial one. I've been using some others recently, and he said the other day, can we get the Domatica one again? I've also ordered some more of our body SPF because we used all of that when we were in the Maldives. I want to make sure we've got a good after sun too. These ones are quite little and I feel like they're running low. I will replenish all our little Tylenol and Advil pots. We buy these in the US actually. I think these are so much easier than the little throwaway plasticky things we use. I'll have one of these in our first aid kit and one in my hand luggage. And the last thing I want to check before we head to the shops is how many dollars we have. I know it's not many, and I don't plan on actually having that much cash because we pretty much put everything on our card. But obviously it is nice to be able to physically tip, and especially for housekeeping. And I have previously also done little envelopes for them as well. Okay, I've only got some coins and $4. Okay, so we're just working out how much we would like to tip per day for the housekeeping, and then what that is total. I'll put that aside, and then how much we're going to want for the rest of the trip as well. I honestly don't think we'll need more than around $50 because we can always get more out, and like I said, we can do a lot on card and stuff. I've previously gone to Sainsbury's, M&S. I've also ordered online before. Right, so when we're out today, we need to pick up our order, need to look at going to Boots or Superdrug and getting some wet wipes because we use those all the time from all the like quick servicey snacks. Fingers get so sticky from like Dole Whip and whatnot. After sun, and I've already ordered the SPF. We want to get dollars. All right, I think we know what we're getting. I have arrived at the shops. It is a Saturday as I'm filming today, and everyone is doing their like sale shopping, and it's the afternoon. I've picked like the worst time to come, but we're here. So let's go around and get the things we need. I think we'll start maybe with Boots, then I'll go and pick up the order from New Look, and we also need to do dollars. Actually, maybe I'll do the dollars in Sainsbury's because I can use my Nectar points and maybe get a better rate. Let's do that. Hi, can I please get $50? I have secured the dollars. I managed to get $21 notes and the rest in fives. Let's pop into Boots next. First thing I'm picking up is some After Sun. This one looks good and they've got some discounts. I've just walked past these nail varnishes and I feel like that would look so pretty on my toenails, like a pink glittery. I'm gonna get some fresh Mentos to put in that bag of food snacky bits. Quite nice to have these after we've eaten. This is random, but I absolutely love dried mango, so I'm gonna get some of this. I haven't tried the pear. I wonder if that's nice. Dried pear? Yeah. Let's try that. I need an original Vaseline to pop in the car. This is the razor I use, and I'm going to get some more of the heads. It looks like this, by the way. I've got the pink and the green. I take the pink one on trips and I have the green in my shower. This is what I wanted. Wet wipes, these ones, the Cheeky Panda. I think I'll get 2 packs of those to pop in our travel stuff. Just looking at hair grips, as I accidentally broke one of my favorite ones. It's kind of this shape. I love these for when I do any sort of braids, so I think I might have some more of these for Florida because it could be quite good. It is so busy, but I think I need to have a little look on my packing list. I've got quite the selection of things going on in here. I think I've got everything I wanted, right? I'm just getting some photos printed, and I also found in the sale this Clarins lip oil kit that I absolutely love. These lip oils, they're my favourite. Full size, 4 of them, half price. So yes, please, you're coming home with me. I'm nearly there. Just gonna print the receipt, thank you. Right, we've got all of our things. Let's just get the receipt. There we go. Right, goods secured at Boots, and my next stop is New Look to pick up an order which has a few things that I think will work great for Florida, so I'll show you that when we get home. And then I think we're pretty much done. All right, let's go pick up this order. Order secured from New Look. I think that is everything, unless I want to go and look in any of these shops. Do I want to look at anything? I don't think I do. I think I'm good. Right, successful little errands trip complete. I've actually got about 45 minutes to kill. There's no point in me going home because I'm going to pick up Benji from an AFC Bournemouth football game. So I grabbed myself a hot chocolate from Costa. Still got the Christmas cups, and it's actually a Terry's chocolate orange one before they don't do them anymore. It's been a few hours later. I'm just writing a list of the next things we need to be doing, and one of them that I've had on my list for the last few weeks is to get a new GoPro, because when we were skiing, this one was on its last legs. It kept cutting out, the battery was dying, it runs out within maybe 10 minutes, and we also smashed the screen and damaged it internally when we were on that zip line. So even though the GoPro is currently on, as you can see, it's broken on the front here. We need to change it up again. So I have been using GoPros for years and years and years, and I have actually just been doing a bit of research on whether we switch to DJI or the Instax 360. That's another option. And I normally have a bit of a folder with all our plans, ideas, what we're doing, paperwork, but I haven't started one yet this year. One like this. This is actually maybe an old, it says Virgin Flight Esther Disney Insurance. Actually, we can just reuse this. I'm gonna remove the old stickers, and I've got my brother label maker, and I will just redo the labels a little bit. Now I know what you're thinking. Does the folder need a bunch of Disney stickers? No, but I hoard them. I've had some of these really cool Walt Disney World ones forever. Some I even have duplicates of as well. Let's jazz it up. So I'm just deciding where I want them. Can't decide if that looks really tacky or if I really love it. So there we go. But here's the folder I'm going to be using. When it comes to paperwork, you do not have to have physical copies of things. However, I like to have a few physical copies of our ESTAs, our flight details, our booking for a hotel, our insurance, anything that's got like confirmation numbers for tickets. If I smash or lose my phone, I will always be able to get us somewhere with the physical confirmations, tickets, whatever. Everything is pretty much digital, and I don't like wasting paper or ink, so I try and keep it minimal, which is why I'm just using this tiny thin folder. I don't need anything big. I used to print everything. Like back in the day, I used to print out like what the weather would be like and menus for restaurants. So I'm on hold to Virgin Atlantic because I booked this trip before I changed my surname on my passport. It took a few months to get my name legally changed and have the marriage certificate and then change passport, and I'd already booked the trip at that point. So I called Virgin last week and they said they'd change it for me, and it looks like they've changed it on my Flying Club account, but they haven't changed it on our booking. It's still my old name. So I really want to double check that and get that fixed, because I can't add in all my fly ready details, like our passport details and stuff, and then print that booking until it's fixed. So this is why you do things in advance, because we'll have to park that for now and move on to the next one, which is Esther's. So I updated Benji's Esther last week because his was running out, and I updated mine when I got my new passport because I knew that that would have needed to have been done.
Okay, I'm going to pop on a quick hold. I'm going to go get this sorted out for you. I won't be long.
Perfect, thank you so much.
I want to dive in at first. I like to wait and see. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it, thank you. Really appreciate it.
No problem. You take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, bye-bye. Well, there we go. My name is now correct. So tomorrow we will continue printing and sorting documents. We've got to decide on which camera I'm going to buy, action camera. Need to organise our transfer from our house to the airport, outfits, so summer clothes out the loft and trying some things on. And I will go through the schedule and plans and where we're going and what we're doing as well. So yes, I'll see you again in the morning. Right, we're in the loft and I need to decide if I want to bring all of these clothes down. These are my summer clothes. Some of them are UK dresses, some of them are more for holidays. This first box is what I took to the Maldives. Am I going to want a denim jacket? Is it going to be cold? I forgot to show you what I kept from New Look yesterday that I ordered, because I tried everything on. I had this adorable polka dot play suit, but it was static and it kept sticking to me. It was driving me mad. I did keep this jumper that I ordered from New Look. It was actually a skinny dip one that I've wanted for ages, and I finally bought it. And it says on the front, "Once upon a time, Disney," and on the back, look at that. It's so cute, living in a daydream. And then I also kept these, just some like leopard print sandals. I normally wear trainers or Havaianas, but it is also nice to have a slightly nicer sort of sandal. Gonna keep these, but everything else is a return. Right, I've had a shower. I've printed out the documents that I think we'll need. And I also was thinking of a way that I can put aside some dollars for housekeeping. I'm making little mousekeeping envelopes to be able to put the tip that we want to do for housekeeping for the cleaners each day. And I didn't do this in 2022, but I did in 2018. I just think it's actually a nice way to be able to put the dollars aside, and I can leave it out each day on the little table in the room. As we're there for 2 weeks, it's likely we'll have different cleaners each day. So I think it's quite nice to do these little pouches. I actually bought this as a template on Etsy in 2018, so I'm sure you could probably even make your own on Canva. Just quite cute, right? So I'm just sitting here cutting out 13 of these and sticking them down, bit of glue. This is completely unnecessary admin. Like, you do not have to do this. I certainly just left the money out on the side last time. While I'm cutting out these envelopes, I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the trip itself and our plans. So we're going for 2 weeks at the end of January. The reason we picked January this time is because we last went in December and we absolutely loved the weather. I had been in May that same year and it was unbearable. Like, I actually found the weather so hot that I was so uncomfortable and I didn't feel well. Once we went in December, I don't think we'll ever look back. I do love going in October. September can be a bit quieter. I think our best times are December, January, February. I try and avoid March and April because of spring break and Easter. It's going to be Epcot Festival of the Arts, which is the only festival I haven't done. So that'll be really exciting to tick them all off finally. It's also hopefully going to be the quietest time. It's going to be a time of a lot of construction in Walt Disney World right now. So if you are going in 2025, we have to prepare for that. We went to Disneyland Paris last year and the studios are fully under construction over there as well. And I think in some respects it can ruin the atmosphere and the vibe when there's loads of walls up everywhere. But they have to do this construction in order to make it even better for our future visits, and it's kind of inevitable. There's going to be closures, there's going to be things that aren't open. We don't mind because it's not our first trip. We're doing 14 days this time because if you're paying for the UK ticket package, you get 14 days included anyway. Last time we did 10 just because of timings close to Christmas. It actually worked really well for us. We achieved everything we wanted. We figured, you know what, we will do the full 14 days this time, and we're staying at Caribbean Beach, which is where I stayed back in 2017, and I haven't been back since. I did not love Caribbean Beach because it's so big and there's loads of internal buses, so I wasn't a massive fan. But since then they've obviously added the Skyliner, and I've booked us in a preferred room so that we're closer to the restaurants and the reception, etc. I'm going to give it another go this time, and the reason I put us in a moderate resort instead of a value, because we absolutely loved Pop Century. Pop is I think our favourite. We've also done All Star Sports, but I wanted to do a moderate because we got the dining plan included and we got a slightly better dining plan, so it worked out financially better to stay somewhere slightly more expensive but get the better dining plan. So that's why we did that. We're also doing Universal, and previously we've just done one day at Universal. This time we bought our tickets to attraction tickets. We did 14 days, and I've also booked us into the Hard Rock Hotel for one night. If you stay at select Universal hotels, you actually get the express passes included. Hard Rock is one of those hotels. It was actually the cheaper one, and it's the reason I did Caribbean Beach as well, because it was the cheapest moderate, and Hard Rock was the cheapest of those hotels that's included, and it's also the closest. It's right by the entrance, so we're staying there for pure convenience so that we can bash out Universal in 2 days. We love Universal. Of course, we're not going to be there for Epic Universe opening. That doesn't open until May 2025. Benj and I always seem to just miss the new things for some reason. We just missed Tron and Tiana's when we were there last, so those things are going to be new for us. But like I said, there's always new things, and I feel like that's what makes going back to Florida so exciting, because there's always something to look forward to, you know. Unfortunately, we will be missing Epic Universe, but we will prioritize visiting there. It may even be that we go back to Florida at some point this year or maybe next year just to do Universal and show you Epic Universe, but for this trip we are doing the 2 days. However, when I was doing my research for Universal, I noticed that Mardi Gras is going to be coming at the beginning of February. There are some like fun exclusive things, parades that look quite cool. So as we have a 2-week ticket, I've said to Benj, I've penciled in us going back to Universal towards the end of the trip. So if we do want to repeat some rides, or we just want a little break from Disney, then we can do that. We haven't got as many dining reservations in this time either, purely because we are on the quick service dining plan, but we still wanted to go to some new restaurants that that are new to us, that we haven't eaten at before, and repeat some of our old favorites that we've been dreaming about for so long. So those kind of restaurants include Garden Grill. We're going to be doing Character Breakfast. Roundup Rodeo is in Hollywood Studios, the Toy Story barbecue sort of restaurant. We've got a few date nights in for California Grill, Gico, both of those are new to us, and then Repeats, Steakhouse 71 and Le Cellier. That's pretty much all of our restaurant reservations over the 14 days, so we'll see where we end up, what takes our fancy. We don't have loads in. We're gonna go with the flow. As I've been doing Disney content over the years, I feel like there is this pressure to try and like do as many as possible and say you've been there and achieved it or eaten there. And actually you have to ask yourself like what's important, what kind of food do you like, and what will fit in your Disney day. The other thing I've booked is the Wild Africa Trek, which I had to use a VPN for because it wouldn't let me book in the UK, so I obviously just jumped on Surfshark and booked that. It's like a guided safari trek in Animal Kingdom. You put on like a safari kit and there's rope bridges you cross over. You get a better view of the animals and it's like a really cool experience, so I thought that'd be fun to show you. It's something I've wanted to do for ages. Animal Kingdom is my favourite park, so any kind of fun experiences like that I've always wanted to do. I want to go to a shop called Pin HQ, which is a dedicated pin store, and I also want to go to the outlets. Obviously want to spend some time in Target, and I quite fancy maybe trying to find a Barnes and Noble store because I've got really into reading and I love American paperbacks. They're floppy. If you know, you know. Basically, this trip is much more relaxed than previous trips. I've not scheduled in hour by hour. I am not precious about having to tick off 100 things. We really are going at a bit more of a relaxed pace rather than those 20,000 step days, 14 days back to back. We want to be able to sit and relax in a certain spot with a drink and explore the festival. That's quite exciting to me, like a slower paced Disney trip. I'm looking forward to it. I'm 30 now, guys. I don't care about doing sun up, sundown, rope drop and all that jazz. Under the bed here, I also store some Disney clothes. Random things here, so we use all of that. So I need to get this big white thing out. I think I might have to do a declutter of this because this feels like way too many Disney clothes that I've been hoarding. The thing is I folded all the t-shirts like this, and then I have to unfold them all to see what they are and if I like them or want them. All right, that's Benji's, good start. This is Benji's, but I'm so jealous because I absolutely love it. Forever Mini, that's quite a boring tee. Let's donate that one. I don't love t-shirts like this anymore that are quite loud. Like, yes, it looks good in the parks, but I just don't think it's me. And now it's just a case of trying it all on, seeing what I like, styling t-shirts to skirts or shorts, and going from there. So I'll be back when I have established some outfits. It's quite hard to appreciate some of these outfits when they need a massive iron, but this dress is an absolute staple. I love it because it's got like subtle Disney, the shape is comfortable, you can wear it with trainers or sandals. I bought it in Epcot. I have worn this exact outfit in Hollywood Studios on my last trip, I believe. The blue is with the Star Wars little blue bits in the tee and this monkey skirt that I literally never wear in the UK, but for some reason it is just such a comfortable skirt to wear in Walt Disney World. It fits me at every size and shape I am with this elastic. It's so comfortable if I'm bloated. It's not too hot. It's got like, it's quite thin, but I can wear, I'm wearing dark underwear right now and it's not see-through. I much prefer this to a pair of denim shorts just because they rub in different places and denim is not the most comfortable. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a little go-to for Hollywood Studios when we are doing Galaxy's Edge. I just think this is very cute. I just tried the baggy tee cycling shorts style and I absolutely hate it. This is so not me. God, I really am struggling. I've moved over to like my normal dresses, but some of them are just way too big for me at the moment. This just gives me absolutely no shape. It feels like I'm wearing a bin bag. This is definitely being donated. I do not like this whatsoever. I didn't like it when I got it, thought I could work with it. Nuh-uh. So yesterday I had a bit of a wobble, a wardrobe wobble, a slight meltdown. Everything was feeling wrong. You know when you're trying to put an outfit together and it just doesn't feel right? I was at that point, so I had to walk away from it, and I did go online and place a few orders for a few things just to see if I could work a different top with a different skirt or shorts or whatever. So that's all going to be arriving at some point this week. Once I have actually established the outfits, I will take photos in the mirror with the ears, bag, shoes, and then I make an album on my phone of all the photos so I can clearly see all the different outfits and the combinations I've done, so I know exactly what I'm packing, and each day when I wake up I can refer back to that album to see the different outfit combinations. It's such a great hack if you're prepping and planning for Disney, and I always do this a couple of weeks before for exactly this reason, because trying on a lot of stuff yesterday did not make me feel great. Didn't quite finalize the outfits yesterday, but I will show you everything I pack in my next video next week, which will be the final packing vlog. Pack with me. This morning I have organized and sorted everything else that was in the spare room, put it in its different categories. So I've got all my toiletries together now, a couple of bags, and some of my hand luggage stuff is sort of taking shape and form, ready for the packing, which again I'll show you next week. I also have been charging up our magic bands, so they're getting ready to go. I put my new pins that I bought on Shop Disney in the sale on a lanyard, so they're ready to be traded. I booked and paid for a taxi transfer, so we have that organized as well to take us to and from the airport and and our house. I updated my packing list. I actually dug out one from a previous trip and then I've just edited it. And the last thing I've done is cleared and organised all my SD cards so they are ready for filming and photographing. The only other things on my sort of prep list is I still need to order either a GoPro or the DJI Action 5. I do need this sort of action camera. I will eventually get the suitcases out and check the air tags and make sure they have all got batteries in so we can track our cases. I was going to book in for a pedicure but decided I'm just going to paint my own toenails. I bought that like pink glittery Barry M colour, so I'm going to paint my own nails. I'll do that like right before so they're as fresh as possible. I also need to get some snacks, anything we want to take on the plane, although we're in premium economy so I'm sure we'll be very well fed and won't need much, but it is on my list. I did buy that dried fruit so I will take that with me if I don't end up eating that beforehand. I am going to wait for some of our orders to arrive over the next few days so I can try on my outfits and get that sorted, but our Dermatica order has just arrived for the SPF that I mentioned. Here we go, 2 bottles. I think we'll only need 1, but I've just got a stocked up while I was at it. Oh, it's so nice when you get a fresh new bottle. And speaking of Dermatica, I will leave the link below for you. I actually have a UK and a US link, so if you are in the US and you want to try Dermatica, both of those links will be down below for you. And you can use my code Brogan50 to get 50% off your first 3 months. So that's a really good opportunity to try it, see how you feel. I think that's everything I can sort of show you and bring you along for now. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. I will see you again next week for the final packing and part 2 of this adventure before we head off to the magic. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything, and I will see you again very soon. Have a great day. Bye.